All right, now to get it started, before I turn it over to Dan, I need a little bit of participation, Dan. I think we got a song played. That's what the song is. What? Not that one. Everybody start us off. I want you to sing. Oh, everybody ready? Here we go.
Look good. Ah, I appreciate you kindly, sir. And Hakus Matata for this lineup. Here is the starting lineup for the Syracuse Saltcats. Oh, leading off, playing shortstop number 3, Julian Abreu. Batting second in center field, number 0, Tyler Campbell. In the number 3 spot, the Saltcats designated hitter, number 18, Tristan Belkalin. And batting cleanup, first baseman, number 20, Andrew Heckner. Batting fifth for the Saltcats, third baseman, number 9, Matt Stokes. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 16, Jackson Grant. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 23, Winston Miller. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 21, Mitch Mayhew. And batting ninth, number 6, the second baseman, Ethan Snyder. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Syracuse Saltcats is number 99, Damon McGee.
That's all you run.
Thank you, volume up. All right, good thing. Number number 10 on was it Rocket? This is birthday. I guess the mom just told me.
Our number 10?
Yeah. So I know you got some training.
Follow Jed.
We love so much. Let get
Larry's phone number is 31. No, I'm just kidding. At this time, we'd like to ask everyone who's able to please rise. Remove your headgear, place your hand over your heart. Any active duty veteran or retired servicemen and servicewomen may salute as desired as we welcome Rachel Snyder as she sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see what I've done? What some at the twilight's rising, moon frost stripes and bright stars. Oh, the sun, oh, worship God, they sing. That I still oh, say, stars they go. Oh, the wow. Oh, what's your stupid words? Oh, I remember we got up, getting started. Come on, right up here, young man, come on, right up, you're gonna talk like this. Okay, you're gonna help me. I'm the count of three. All of these singers are gonna follow your lead. We're all gonna sing, play ball, but you're gonna do it really loud into the microphone. Are you ready, fans? On the count of three, we're gonna do play ball. Here we go. One, two.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready here at Alex B. Duffy Stadium, home of the Watertown Rapids. Jay's got us ready, set, and going. Can't get baseball started with the help of a youngster, because this is all for them. any luck, we'll have a little more success tonight than we did on Friday night. Friday night worked out really well. I thought, though, at the end of the day, I was pretty pleased. And certainly with the game being a win, which can't ask for more than that. Warm-ups are pretty much wrapping up. Corey Roberts just throwing his last couple of tosses. Corey Roberts, didn't he play hockey with us at some point? No, is there baseball with the Fury, maybe? Oh, it's Mom to 30. That's it. I knew we knew them somehow. Small world, small world. Corey Roberts' mom was my son's third grade teacher. Everybody's third grade teacher, wasn't it? Did you all have her? Hmm. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, one more small pitch coming, and then Julian Abreu will step in, get things started for us here, and for the Syracuse Salt Cats here in the first inning. Do you know where my phone is? Now batting, number 3, Julian Abreu. Number 3. All right, first pitch to Abreu from Roberts. As Robert looks in, outside, ball 1.
For the middle inning, we had talked about running to the ball. We're supposed to do all in like a top player. So Rams running introduction or calls like a top player. Middle of the second inning.
Copy that. I have called it like an ump in the middle of the second inning.
Okay, yeah, my script got it for doing an introduction for another game. To call it like an ump is what we're doing.
Okay, copy that. Now batting, number 0, Tyler Campbell. 0. So Brady works himself a walk to get things started here for Syracuse in Watertown. That'll bring up Tyler Campbell, the center fielder for the Syracuse Salt Cats. First pitch from Roberts to Campbell is high, ball 1. There's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 for Campbell. Runner goes. Throw down to second. It does not happen. Catcher could not get his hand out on that ball. So we got 3-0 and a runner on second base here for Tyler Campbell. Here's the pitch, and that is high, third base side here. Shallow, and that's going to be out of play. Ends up being just a strike. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Roberts gets himself set looking in to get the sign. Anchor long. Shows him a couple of fingers that Cooler will want to see. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that is laced way hard foul and out of play down the third base line. 3 balls and 2 strikes just like that to Tyler Campbell. So all of a sudden, Corey Roberts is back in the driver's seat here. No outs and a runner on second for Campbell. Full count. Roberts just needs a strike here to right the ship for himself. Here's the pitch, and that was a strike 3. Next batter, number 18, Tristan Gatchalian. Number 18. Tristan here he's a junior at Marywood University, originally from Manorville, New York. If you don't know where Manorville, New York is, then chances are you'll like the rest of the freeway. And he gets back in time. Looks something like that. I'm back there. Roberts turns his attention back to Gatchalian. Corey checks a runner at second. Checks again. Deals home. Runner goes to third. Throw to third is not in time. Safe at third base. It was close, but safe indeed. Of course, the throw home was, I think you said strike. Nope, ball. You said ball. 1-0. I couldn't tell. Larry Gallows out in the infield. That pitch is outside for a ball. Two balls and no strikes for Gatchalian. Or Gatchalian. I think Gatchalian. Gatchalian? I don't know. Here's another ball. 3-0. Well, Corey Roberts must like calculus because he's firmly making it difficult for himself here. Here's the 3-0 from Corey. Breaking ball is a ball. Oh, perhaps the scoreboard was wrong. Is it not? Was it not 3-0? What's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
3-1. It's 3-1. Who knew? I'll tell you who knew. Jared Gallo knew. He told us. 3 balls, 1 strike to get you in. And that is in there. Strike 2. Oh, yeah. And just like that, Corey Roberts is hoping he gets another strikeout. Roberts shaking off his catcher. He looks in. He deals. Swung on. That is popped up. That's back. Catcher hustling back over by the fence. And makes a grab for out number 2. That's a great crush by Walker Long as he leans over the fence. But please don't you lean over the fence. If you're a fan, get off the fence. You might get hit in the face by a baseball, and that will delay the game. We want you to see as much as possible. Now batting number 20, Andrew Hefner. Puts a Hefner in there for a strike. And hopefully that means that Corey Roberts has found his groove. You know, this is way too high, isn't it? My apologies. I'll lower that. I just noticed that my monitor was going off the charts there. That pitch is low for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike on Hefner. Roberts back with the ball again, trying to make it listen to him. That's really what we want to have happen here for Mr. Roberts. Oh, and that one's fouled off for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on third base. Corey Roberts looking to put things down here in the top of the first inning. Corey deals. Swung on. There's a chopper coming right at us. That's a foul ball. One ball and 2 strikes for Hefner again. He reaches for that one, hits a chopper to third, and oh, that's an error at third base. So run scores. Now batting number 9, Matt Stokes. Number 9. Stokes from Salve Regina University. 1-0 lead here. There's a pitch on the outside. It's not in time. Ball 1. Or do you call it a strike? It says a strike up on the scoreboard, so I'm going to believe them. 0-1 for Stokes. There's the pitch to Stokes. That's in there. Called strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes for Matt Stokes. Corey Roberts checks the runner at first. Now he comes home. Makes a lot of noise. Throws it low. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Corey Roberts. Runner goes, and that is fouled. We'll move the 1-2 again. And Mr. Hepner will return back to first base. It's good cardio for the young lad. One ball, two strike pitch, swung on, grounded, third base. Oh, man, that's another E5. Back-to-back E5s. We got runners at first and second now. Now batting, number 16, Jackson Grant. Number 16. Jackson's a catcher, goes to school at East Stroudsburg University. Here's the pitch from Roberts. A low and outside, ball one. Mars taking his lead from second. That's Hepner out there. Here's the pitch home from Roberts. And in a ball two. 2 balls and no strikes on Jackson Grant of the Syracuse Saltcats. The 2-0 pitch from Roberts. High, ball 3. So I've not been keeping track of how many pitches Corey has thrown here in the first inning, but it's a lot. Certainly a lot more than he wants to have thrown. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Grant. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Now batting, number 23, Weston Miller. Number 23. So bases loaded here, 1 run in. Oh, looks like there's 1 hit. May have to talk with the official scorer about that one. So this was just a quick visit to the mound from Walker Long. That visit to the mound could be sponsored by you or your company. Just reach out to Candy or Justin here at the Watertown Rapids and secure that promo, because that would make you super cool. Here's the pitch, and that is popped up. Walker Long looking for it. What numbers? Yeah. And the Rapids get out of that one with just 1 run. Not too shabby. So it's 1-0 Syracuse after a half inning of play. Coming up for the Rapids, it's going to be the top of the order, of course. It's the bottom of the first. Bobby Kleckner, Giuseppe Sapienza, and Damon Asensio coming to bat. Now batting for your is number 8. So here's Kleckner to get things started for the Rapids here in the first. That first pitch missed the catcher. Ball 1. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 on Kleckner. That pitch misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch from McCliff. And that is hit by Kleckner to second base. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. Next batter, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. Number 19. Pitcher Giuseppe's high, ball 1. Giuseppe is batting .250 on the season. That pitch low and in the dirt, 2-0. He's got 2 RBIs and a run batted in. Excuse me, he's batting .333, not .250. .333, he has a walk as well. Here's the pitch to Giuseppe, and that is low and outside, 3-0 to Giuseppe. This earlier number 2 batter, I'm going to say that Giuseppe has the green light here. Opts not to swing, and that's okay. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's a hit by Giuseppe that goes out of play, and it's a full count now. And that is ball 4. Now batting, number 7, Damon Asensio. Number 7. So runner on first for Damon. Damon is, I believe he's batting .500. 0-1 right now. That pitch took a while coming in, but it came right into the strike zone. Not sure what that breaking pitch was, but it broke in for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes for Asensio. That pitch low and inside, ball 1. Good eye by Damon, not getting baited into chasing that one with 2 strikes. And that ball is hit out into center field, left center field. Center field and drifting over makes the grab, and it's out number 2. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 28, Ben Haggs. Number 28. First pitch misses, ball 1, 1-0. No, and outside 2-0 to Ben Hess. Ben Hess has the only home run for the Rapids so far this season. Picked that up here on opening day Friday night. Pitch in there, strike one, just catches the outside edge. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Check swing and a ball 3-1. 3-1, yeah. 3-1 pitches high, ball 4. We got runners at first and second for the catcher, Walker Long. Now batting, number 34, your catcher, Walker Long. Number 34. First pitch to Walker. Swung, sent out in. Oh, triple before. And just like that, your Rapids take a 2-1 lead. Now batting, number 26, Josh Gardner. Number 26. Oh, and 1 on Gardner. 0-1 pitch Gardner swung on, picked up first base side. That's going to be out of play. 0-2 on Josh. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that is inside. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, thank you. Here's the 1-2 pitch from McGriff. Hello and inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's the pitch, and it's low, 3-2. Now play something funky, music man. Here's the payoff pitch. 2 outs, runner on third. And that is a ground ball to short. Fielded there by short in time for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Rapids here in the bottom of the first inning. But the Rapids able to pick up 2 runs. They lead by a score of 2-1 after 1 inning of play. And we'll be back. Check out the Schooler. His player, right? Red, grab the sad hunger. Sure, first, with breaking custom product, and I go beer. With winery slush here signal. As always, it's good to have a designated driver with you. Now let's give a loud round to Southwest Grill as the official. We got to bring fan. Ah, that makes noise in here. I got a fan that can sit here.
They just like say, oh, we have to say that. They get that.
All right, here's number 21 of Mike Mayhew stepping in to get things started for the Saltcats here in the top of the second inning. Roberts deals, and it is called strike one on the outside edge of the plate. Roberts is set. Pitch to Mayhew. Low ball one ball and one strike. Oh, and that one misses. Outside, 2-1. There's a hit down third base line, and that one eats up Gardner again. Coming around first and sliding into second base with a double, Mike Mayhew. Leadoff double to get things going here in the second inning for the Saltcats. Now batting, the second baseman, number 6, Ethan Snyder. Number 6. So here's Snyder with Mayhew on second. Robert steps off. Mayhew steps back to second. Roberts gets himself situated again back on the mound. From the hill looking down at Ethan Snyder, and Snyder fouls that one off his leg. That's not going to feel good. 0-1. Perfect. Thank you. Here's the 0-1 for Snyder. And that is popped up first base side. Hustling back, trying to get underneath it is McIntosh. Not going to get there. What an effort, though. What an effort. So no balls and 2 strikes on Snyder. Roberts rocking himself. Throws home to Snyder, and that's low, ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Ethan. Here's the pitch that's high. Ball 2, it's a balk. Oh. I missed that. I wasn't even watching Roberts that time. I was looking down at my scorecard, unfortunately. But 2 balls and 2 strikes on Snyder, and Mayhew moves over to third because of the ball. Here's the home, and that is in there. Call strike 3. Now batting back to the top of the order, number 3, Julian Abreu. Number 3. So with 1 out, here's Abreu. He reached on a walk and came around to score Syracuse's only run of the game. He's got an opportunity to get an RBI here if he gets a hit. That pitch is a ball, 1-0. There's the pitch, and that's high. Ball 2, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Got Mayhew leading off first there pretty well. This ball right to third, grabbed there by Gardner. Nice snag. And that's out number 2. Now batting number 0, Tyler Campbell. Number 0. So 2 outs. Here's a pitch to Campbell, and it misses. Must have been a hair low. Ball 1. Campbell went down looking his first plate appearance. Here he is with a big RBI opportunity. He's just got to get a hit. Easier said than done. Roberts deals home. Swung on, ground ball foul, third base side. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Roberts has got 2 outs here. A runner on third, threatening to tie. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Campbell. Drury catches the outside edge with that. Looks like a slider, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Roberts to Campbell. Swung on, ground to the third. Fielded there, throw over the first in time across the diamond for number 3. And down goes Syracuse, unable to cross the plate with anybody. After 1.5 innings of play, it is Watertown 2, Syracuse 1. Coming up for Watertown, it's their 7, 8, 9 batters, McIntosh, Widrick, and Shirokata coming to bat. And that's an out by McIntosh. He really didn't wait for me at all, now did he? Now batting number 6, Nolan Widrick. Number 6. Who did he hit that ball to? I didn't even see. Pitcher?
DMP.
So that's 1 out. And here's the first pitch to Widrick. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. Shows bunt, pulls back as that ball skips off the base. 1 ball and 1 strike here in the bottom of the first inning for Nolan Widrick. Nolan's a student at St. Lawrence University. And that ball is drilled by the second baseman. What a snag by Mr. Snyder. Now batting number 9, number 9. First pitch to Shirokata is a strike. 0-1 is low ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Shirokata. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That is high, 2-1. McGriff trying to work a 1-2-3 inning here in the second. And Shirokata says, no way, as he drops that one in for a single in right field. It's a 2-out single for Rikuto Shirokata. His first hit in the NYCBL. Now batting, number 8, Bobby Kleckner. Number 8. First pitch to Kleckner is outside, ball 1. One oh, the throw over first, and Shirokata is back in time. 1-0 on Kleckner. Kleckner grounders to second, his first plate appearance, just last inning. Shirokata is off and running. There's the throw down to second, and in time, he is thrown out for out number 3. Well, Kleckner will get to lead off, and in a weird sort of way, the Rapids do go down 1-2-3. 2-4 is put out for out number 3. And coming up in the top of the third inning, it'll be the 2, 3, 4, 5 batters for Syracuse. We'll be back. Now looking for Syracuse, number 18, Tristan Gatchalian, number 18. And that first pitch is popped up. And it makes it over the fence, but not one that's going to help Gatchalian any. That's strike one. Oh. And we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Rapids. That ball is hit foul. We got 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Gatchalian. Which is high. Ball 2, 2-2. New pitcher for the Watertown Rapids, number 37, Cody Graff. There's a big swing and a miss. Out number 1. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Watertown Rapids, working that strikeout, number 37. Now batting for Syracuse, number 20, Andrew Hepner, number 20. First pitch to Hepner is up and out, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Hepner. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Hepner, and that one just misses. 2-1. That ball's in the dirt. 3-1. Hepner reached on a generous hit call back in the first inning. Here's the 3-1 to Hepner. And that goes foul. 3-2. Cody Graff a strike away from his second strikeout of the day. Here's the pitch and swung on grounder, and it's the first, not in time. Safe at first base on an infield single for Andrew Hepner. Now batting, number 9, Matt Stokes. Number 9. So 1 out and a runner on first for Stokes. Umpires communicating to each other with semaphore, it seems like. I don't know my flag skills that well. That pitch is outside. It's a ball, and it gets away from the catcher. That's going to allow Hepner to go to second just for fun. Went off the glove of Long behind the dish there. It makes you think it was almost like he was coming up to try to be ready to throw out Hepner before he realized he didn't catch the ball. So here's the 1-0 with a runner on second now. Pitch from Cody Graff, swing and a miss, strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Cody deals is a chopper to third. Fielder there at third. Throw over to first is in time for the out. Hepner, though, advances to third on the play. Rapids will take that, though, with 2 outs now, as that'll bring up Jackson Grant. Now batting, number 16, Jackson Grant. Number 16.
For the Hunters. Look.
I found my favorite fans located right here in front of me.
So, thank you very much for coming out. We really appreciate it.
1-0 on Grant.
I already have myself in a top 10.
There's a 1-0 pitch from Cody. Swing on, chopper to first. Nice grab at first base. Takes it himself for out number 3. And after 2.5 innings, it is still 2-1 for Watertown. Coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Rapids, it's the 1-2-3 batters, Klickner, Sapienza, and Asensio, all due up. I am so sorry. 3 balls, 1 strike on Bobby Kleckner. That pitch fouled 3-2. So I was talking to you guys. Sorry for not realizing my microphone was muted and I had you guys on the commercial screen. That is a swing and miss, strike 3. And that is out number 1 for the Rapids. Now batting, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. Number 19. Giuseppe, first pitch high. Oh, no, it's not. Strike 1. He didn't like it. I didn't like it, but the umpire did. So that's really all that matters. That one misses 1-1 on Giuseppe. Oh, Giuseppe thought about going on that one, and he should have committed. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Giuseppe. Swung, tipped right back into the glove for out number 2. Now batting from Lowell Community College, CO number 7. First pitch at Damon is a little worm burner. That is ball 1. Misses 2-0 on Damon. Here's the 2-0 pitch from McGriff, and this is lifted into center field. A little drift over, easy catch made, and 1, 2, 3 go the Rapids here in the 3rd inning. After 3 innings of play, the Rapids holding on tightly to a 2-1 lead. Coming up to bat in the in the top of the 4th inning, it's the 7, 8, 9 batters for Syracuse, Miller, Mayhew, and Snyder. All right, Cody Brown for another inning of work for the Rapids. And coming in for Syracuse, now batting number 23, Weston Miller. 23. That first pitch is a ball. The 1-0 misses 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and 3-0, just missing there. Here's the pitch to Weston Miller. That's a call, strike 1. There was no way that Weston was going to be allowed to swing the bat on that one. And that's ball 4. Now batting number 21. Number 21. I don't know why I'm picking on him, but I am. First pitch to Mayhew in there, call strike 1. And that swung on chopper, and that's going to get through into left field. Syracuse has got runners at first and second to get things going here in the top of the 4th inning. Now batting number 6, Ethan Snyder. Number 6. That's right. The second baseman, he went down looking his first plate appearance. That pitch is inside, ball one. Runners at first and second for the Syracuse Saltcats. No outs. Here's the 1-0 count. But it's a bunt. And this is going to come back on the third base. And Cody is going to fall down as he grabs that with his bare hand, and everybody's going to be safe. Yeah, I'm going to give Snyder an infield single on that one. Now batting number 3, Julian Abreu, number 3. Maybe it's just Abreu. I caught him. Oh, it just nipped him. That's a run. So Abreu is what we're going to call him now. He got hit by a pitch. Now batting number 0, Tyler Campbell, number 0. So bases loaded here for Campbell. He struck out and grounded out. That first pitch is a call, strike 1. There's the 0-1. That's on outside, 1-1. One pitch. This is laced down the left field line, and that's going to be out of play. Strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Campbell. There's the pitch swung on. This is lifted. Shallow right field. Coming in. There's the catch. What a throw from So now with 2 outs and runners at second and third, here's Getchelichin, or whoever I plan to butcher his name this time. Now Paulus hit into left field. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Getchelichin in the second. The ball gets thrown out in the center field. Getchelichin's coming into third, and this throw gets stopped. So that is a 2-run double for Getchelichin. He takes third on a ill-advised throw. You think single and throw? I thought double throw. Oh, you could be right. Single, and he takes 2 on throw. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 4-2, right? Number 20, Andrew Hepner. Number 20. Hebner hit this ball between third and short his last at bat. Here he is with 2 outs and a runner on third. And he lays this one to center field. That's going to drop between the two of them. That's going to roll all the way out to the wall. That's not just an RBI, it's a double. Hebner's rounding second. He's in the outfield. He's going to hold up there as that ball comes in. Hebner with an RBI triple on that one. Now batting, number 9, Matt Stokes. Number 9. So 5-2 is the score. Check swing, calls, strike 1 on Stokes. Stokes reached on an error and grounded out to third. He's going to pull this ball down the third base line as well if he makes contact with it. And here he comes, third base line, almost took out his coach. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner on third. 4 runs in this inning. Here's the Cody Graff to Matt Stokes, and Stokes lifts this one up, shallow center field, throwing back, and nobody's going to get it. Everybody looked at it. Nobody's covering second. Hustling over to make the coverage is Gardner, and somehow that ends up being an RBI single for Matt Stokes. Now batting, number 16, Jackson Grant. Number 16. Grant has walked and grounded out to first. Here he is with a runner on first and 2 outs. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Throw in the second is in the dirt and then makes its way out into center field. And Stokes comes all the way around to third. Was that a strike or a ball?
The catcher's good.
Oh, the catcher is receiving some attention back there behind the dish. He's got the trainer over there. I'm not exactly sure what happened to him. It's like something may have caught him in the knee. Yeah, he's having difficulty walking. I think we're going to get the bullpen catcher to come in, I believe. That does not look comfortable. So Walker Long coming in, able to get in on his. What's his number?
I think it's
What's that?
I agree.
No, 20 is a pitcher. Oh, it's probably 25.
Oh.
Hey, Dylan, your spot?
Catcher for the Rapids, number 25, Dylan Simeone. Number 25. And 2 is the alleged count. And there's a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Grant. Jackson is the 9th batter this inning. Pitch low in dirt, and that gets by Simeone, and that's going to allow Stokes to come in and score. So nobody on base, 1 ball, 2 strikes? No, 2 balls, 2 strikes, I think. I think so, 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's in 3. And just like that, Cody Grant saves my score sheet from getting all messed up. I'm very appreciative of that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs cross the plate that inning for Syracuse. They take a 7-2 lead here in the 4th inning. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th, it's going to be Ben Hess and then the new catcher Dylan Simeone, followed by Gardner. All due up. All right, here we are getting things started in the 4th inning for the Rapids. Number 28, the designated hitter, Ben Hess. First pitch was a ball. That one misses low, ball 2, 2-0 on Mr. Hess. Three balls and no strikes. Ben watches this one go by, ball 4. And Ben Hess takes first base on 4 pitches. Now batting, number 25, Dylan Simeone. Number 25. First pitch to Dylan, swung on, pops straight up, and that's going to go out of play. Bounces off the concourse and over the boathouse. Kids will have to battle for that one to get themselves an ice cream. Strike 1. 0-1, and Hess lifts this one out into left field. Coming in is the left fielder, makes the catch for out number 1. Now batting, number 26, Josh Gardner. Number 26. First pitch, up and in, the ball 1-0 to the young right-hander. Here's the 1-0 pitch from McGriff, and that misses 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, runner on first. And Hess dancing over at first base. No of him, and I love that his batting gloves look like work gloves. There's a check swing foul, strike 1. Charge! Gardner, the 2-1 count. McGriff deals, and Gardner hits this one. Another chopper to second. Second takes short way and throws this one away. But Gardner's going to hold up there. Reaches on a fielder's choice. Now batting, number 24, Jack McIntosh. Number 24. And pitch in there for a strike. 2 outs, runner on first here. 1 strike now on McIntosh. Pitch to Jack, high, ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a big swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for McIntosh. Runner on first. 5-run deficit here in the 4th inning. That's fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 pitch from McGriff. And it's a soft ground ball to second. Nice easy grab there, and he goes the short way. And that'll do it for the Rapids here in the 4th. After 4 innings of play, Syracuse 7, Watertown 2. A lot of work ahead of them. A lot of work. Winning on the mound for Watertown, number 31, Noah Flanagan. Now batting for Syracuse, number 23, Weston Miller, number 23. So here's the first pitch from Flanagan, and misses ball one. 1-0 is hit into left field. That's going to drop down. And Miller's got himself a leadoff single. Now batting, number 21, Mike Mayhew, number 21. Mayhew shows bunt, called strike one. Syracuse has 9 hits. Well, I'd only count 8 of them. And here's the 0-1 from Flanagan. Runner goes, that's fouled off. The runner, Mr. Miller, will return to first base. Balls and 2 strikes. There's the pitch and ball one. All right, looked good to me. She misses ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mike Mayhew. Mayhew's 2 for 2 on the day. Not bad for a number 8 hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Now batting, number 6, Ethan Snyder, number 6. Copy that. Yeah, that's fine. Here's the 0-1 on Snyder. Snyder's 1 for 2 on the day. Throw over the first. And diving back is Miller. There's a pitch, and that misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, and 1 on. Here's the 1-1 to Snyder. And that's lifted right at second base. Oh, and nothing happens. E4. Number 3, Jonathan Abreu. Last time I called him Abreu, he did really well. Oh, no, he's 0 for 1. He was walked, hit by a pitch, and lined out to third. Scored 2 runs, though. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Julian Abreu. Abra? Check swing, call, strike 2. Ball gets away, but it gets corralled. There's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Abra. Pitch check swing. No go. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Here's a pitch swing and a miss. Strike 3. Now batting. Number 0, Tyler Campbell. Number 0. So 2 outs and 2 on. Tyler is 0 for 3. Strikeout, pop out, ground out. And that ball gets away from Simeon, and that's going to allow the runners to advance. Ball 1. Runners at second and third. So Snyder on second, Miller at third. Here's Campbell at the plate. 1-0 count. I pitch inside and low, 2-0. Here's the pitch, and there's a call, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Campbell. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, pops straight up, and it's going to be playable. Oh, caught by Simeon for out number 3. Oh, a real hit. And it is 7-2 after 4.5 innings. Here's Rakulo Hirakawa, the runner on first. Pitch is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch in there, call strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Shirokata. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now batting, number 8, Hobby Kleckner. Number 8. So Kleckner's 0 for 2. There's a throw over to first. Woodrick back in time. There's a pitch home. That misses. Hold on. Outside. Ball 1. 1-0 on Kleckner. Bobby's a student at Lehigh University in Pennsylvania. That pitch misses. Ball 2. 2-0 for Kleckner. Pitch high. 3-0. Both the batter and coach looking for a balk call, but McGriff is just pausing enough right there. Ready? Yeah, he stops when he brings that ball up. If he does not stop, then it would be a balk. Right here, that's ball 4 with Kleckner on first and Widrick on second. Here's Sapienza. Let's see what Giuseppe is able to do here. Now batting, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza. Number 19.
Everybody, yeah.
Well, conversation out there on the mound. And Grant, coach, and McGriff chatting it up. They seem to be done. Now, just talking about who's covering second, depending on the play. It looks like second baseman Snyder is going to be the guy. He's responsible for covering second, and you could see he was just holding Widrick on. Oh, that camera fell over. Sorry about that. 1-0. Swung on. This is drilled out into center field. It's short. It's caught. There's an out throw in the second, not in time. Tried to double him up. So Sapienza lines out to center for out number 2. That'll bring up Damon Asensio with runners at first and second. Now batting, number 7, Damon Asensio. Number 7. Pitch misses, ball 1. Asensio is 0-2, 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0. Foul back, strike 1. Ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Widrick at second, Kleckner at first. Asensio at the plate. Here's the pitch from McGriff, and Asensio pops this one back over the concourse. Strike 2. Okay, copy. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Fifth deals high, ball 3, 3 and 2. I tell you, he's been battling, but overall, Thamon McGriff here has been pitching rather well for Syracuse. There's a pitch. Check swing does not matter. Strike 3 is the call. And after 5 innings of play, it's Syracuse 7 or Fairtown 2.
Our classes are, it is a real pleasure. Make sure you get up there and check it out. Thank you very much for being here today.
I'm glad that was Optimus because I thought it was Jay that skinks. Now batting number 18, Tristan Gatchalian. That's in there for a strike. 0-2 on Gatchalian. Noah's got a sign by now. There it is. Strike 3. Wow. A big burner there, and down goes Gatchalian. Now batting number 20, Andrew Hefner, number 20. First pitch to Hefner, hit down the first base line, foul. And Hefner is 2 for 2, well, 3 for 3 actually. I thought he reached on an error in the first inning. Our scorekeeper says it was a hit, and then he got 2 more hits. So 3 for 3 for Andrew Hefner. And 4 for 4 for Mr. Hefner. He rips that one into left field. Rounds first. He's halfway to second before he decides to go back to first. Now batting number 9, Matt Stokes, number 9. So 1 out and 1 on for Stokes. He's 1 for 2, and he reached on an error. Punches this one into right field, hustling. Oh! Now batting number 16, Jackson Grant, number 16. Grant is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. The runner goes. There's a throw to second. And he's got him by the country mile. He trained to do the J-hook slide, but it doesn't matter. If the ball gets in for you, you're going to be called out every single time. After 5.5 innings of play, it is 7-2 in favor of Syracuse. Watertown coming. Yeah. Number 2. And number 20. Fraud. 22.
Yeah.
Pitcher on the mound for Syracuse, number 22, Simon Cleary. Back out of play, out of reach. Strike 1. And strike 2. Sorry, missed that one. Now today pitching for Syracuse, number 22, Simon Cleary, number 22. Here's the 0-2 to Ben. Oh, he fouls that one off. Good job spoiling that pitch. Take a look at the end of the bat, make sure he didn't chip something off the end of it. You got to get one of them RBI bats. Made in Lowville, New York. Here's the 0-2. And Ben with center fielder came in, then he went back. Heads out number 1. Now batting, number 25, Dylan Simeon, number 25. Well, here comes the new catcher. Well, it's his second time batting, though, that game. He came in to replace Long when he got hurt in the knee there. He popped out in his first plate appearance, and he's going to pop out in his second plate appearance. First baseman makes the call for the ball and pulls it in for the out. Now batting, number 26, Josh Gardner, number 26. First pitch is a strike on Gardner. Oh, you put something. That was weird. He threw that on his. What was that? I think a twisting slider. Yeah, that's his slurve. It could have been his slow. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2 does it again. This time Gardner and Johnson hits us into center field. It's a 2-out single for the Rapids and Josh Gardner. Now batting, number 24, Jack McIntosh, number 24. And 1 on McIntosh. There's the pitch from Keary. Looks over his shoulder, check first base, throws this one in. That gets fouled off, strike two. See, I was pitching. He like snaps his arm out on the side. I think it's not real side arm. It looks like he's snapping his slider that way to try to make it like slurve. Right, so it moves across. Oh, that was a fastball. That was nice. Strike three. And that'll do it. A little heater there. 7-2 after 6 innings of play. That's 0-2 on Jackson now. 4 balls, 2 strikes. Flanagan pitches, and that ball ripped right up the middle into center field. And it's a leadoff single for Jackson. Now batting number 23, Weston Miller. Number 23. Or not. Now batting from Vermont State Linden University, number 38, Matt Venue. Number 38. Did I say it right?
Okay. Let's make sure you got it.
Yeah, I just saw it. Thank you.
Gavin Fallron's going to hit 9 for the Saltcat.
Okay, what's his number?
14.
14. Okay, thank you. First pitch to Gunyao is ball. 1-0. Ball and 1 strike now on Matt Gunyao. That pitch is fouled off 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Noah Flanagan. Misses high, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes. Flanagan throws over to first, nice and softly. Jackson Grant comes back to first. Here's a pitch home. It's in the dirt, ball 3. Nice block by Simeon back there. McIntosh keeping Grant honest over at first base. Flanagan deals home, and it's in there. Call strike 3. Now batting number 21, Mike Mayhew, number 21. So 1 out and 1 on. Mayhew, that bounces. Catches Simeon in the corner, but that's plenty of time for Jackson Grant to advance to second on that wild pitch. So 1 ball and no strikes. Runner on second now. Pitch outside, ball 2. 2-0 on Mayhew. Pitch home low, 3-0 on Mayhew. Mayhew's, I don't know, he's 2 for 3 on the day. I would green light him. Have you tried calling it? There's a ball hit down first base side, and that is out of play. 3-2 now. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on second. Flanagan deals to Mike Mayhew. And it's called strike 3. Now batting, number 14, Gavin Falgren. Number 14. So back-to-back strikeouts looking for Flanagan. His first pitch now is called strike one on the outside edge against Falgren. What? That pitch high, ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Falgren. And that is fouled straight back, 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes.
So Lion sleeps. Lion sleeps tonight. You all know it, right? Yeah.
So 1 ball and 2 strikes after that foul ball. Jackson Grant will trot his way back to second base. So here's the 1-2 to Falgren. And that's low and outside, 2-2.
What's right from the beginning? Yeah. All right, right from the beginning. What's the beginning?
They're on the end now. They have a
That swung on, and that's foul back and out of play. We'll do the 2-2 pitch again.
Jake does too.
Almost 2 strikes, 2 outs, and that pitch just misses, 3-2.
Well, we'll get the whole group singing.
Here's the 3-2 pitch from Flanagan. That's fouled off. Another pitch spoiled by Gavin Falgren. I think that's 8 pitches. I think this is going to be his 9th pitch of the at-bat. Flanagan's going to look for something new. And Falgren finds it, hits this out in the right field. Chicotra back and makes the grab for out number 3. And that'll do it. After 6.5 innings of play, it's 7-2 Syracuse. Get up and stretch. It's 2 balls and 1 strike on Nolan Widrick.
Somebody has to get him to me.
Our pitch is high. 3-2 on Widrick. Oh, and it's a big swing and a miss. And there's 1 out. Now batting, number 9, Rikuto Shirakata. Number 9. One out, the old side armor rips in a ball. Kiri deals again. And Shirakata puts this one up at left field. That is grabbed by the shortstop. Out number 2. Now batting for your Rapids, number 8. Bobby's 1 for 3. Pops this one up. Third baseman coming over, makes the call for it, and grabbing it is number 14, Gavin Falgren. And that'll do it for the Rapids. After 8 innings, they trail 7-2. All right. Julian Abra leading things off for Syracuse here in the top of the 8th inning. First pitch is a strike. 8th inning. There we go. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. For Watertown, number 33, Joey Hagan. There's the 0-2 from Joey. That is just gets a piece, Julian. Just nicks that to stay alive. Now, Julian's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out. He also walked and has been hit by a pitch and scored both of those times. 0-2. Oh, another staying alive piece by Julian. He keeps fouling these off like this. I'm going to call him John Travolta. 7% of the audience is aware of what I'm talking about. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Julian. Hagen deals took a lot off. That on it, though. This is in foul territory, and that's going to go over and out of play. Those will be 0-2 again. All right, Julian's back into the box. Joe William getting his signs. He likes what he sees. He gets set. He goes a little low, a little outside. That's the first ball Joey Hagen has thrown this game. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Julian Abreu. It's a pitch from Joe, and it's held up on ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Joe Hagen. Doesn't quite make it. 3-2. The patience of Julian Abreu is paying off for the Syracuse Saltcats. Here's the payoff pitch from Hagen. And it misses. Ball 4. And Abreu takes first base. Now batting for Syracuse, number 0, Tyler Campbell. Number 0. So with Abreu at first, here's Campbell at the plate. And Campbell lifts this one up sky high. Second baseman can't find it. Shortstop calls for it. Comes back, and just making that grab is Asensio for out number 1. Now batting, number 18, Tristan Getchalian. Number 18. So Tristan here is 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts, popped out behind the plate, and then he got a 2 RBI double. First pitch here fouls out of play on the first base side, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Tristan Getchalian. Joey Hagen. There's a oh, so close. Somebody might want to clean umpire Gallo's glasses. Here's the 0-1 from Hagen. He's got his sign from Simeone. Turns, fires over to first, and now tied. Nice pickoff move by Joey Hagen. So with 2 outs, here's the 0-1 from Hagen. That was fouled off, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes for Getchalian. With all those pickoff moves, he was successful. Certainly, he's made this at bat take forever. That one's fouled off. Getchelian not doing any favors of ending this game anytime soon. It is warm and not sunny. Air quality's terrible. Here's a swing and a miss, strike three, and that'll do it for Syracuse here in the eighth inning. Coming up in the bottom of the eighth for Watertown, it's going to be Giuseppe, Dylan, and Ben coming up next. All right, fans, here we are. Now batting, number 19, Giuseppe Sapienza, number 19. And Sapienza drills this one right center field and makes the catch for out number one. Now batting, number 7, Damon Atencio, number 7. So Damon hits this one foul first, third base side, strike one. Damon is 0 for 3 on the day. They'll pop out in a couple strikeouts. There's the 0-1. He hits this one right field. Right fielder moves a little bit, comes in, makes that grab for out number 2. Next batting, 20. Number 28. There's the pitch to Ben. First pitch misses, ball 1. Ben is 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks and a run scored. And that's in there. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ben, of course, ripped that monster of a home run last night, Friday night. Over the right center floor wall. Here's a hard ground ball. Backhanded at shortstop in the hole. He is it over to first, not in time. Beef at first is Ben Hess. It's rally. Oh, no, number 9. So 2 outs and a run first. This is Dylan's opportunity to get things ripping here. He's 0 for 1. Remember, he came in defensively in the 4th inning when Long got injured. Here it is, 1-0 for Dylan Simeone. There's a that's for the Reds here. We got runners at first and second for Josh Gardner. Rally. Oh, we've got a consultation out on the mound. Looks like they're trying to figure out what's the easiest way to get the Buffalo Wild Wings after the game. They got plenty of room for the bus in the parking lot. Well, we got 2 outs for Gardner. He's 1 for 2. And he reached on a fielder's choice as well. He's got runners at first and second. And the Rapids have a tall hill to climb. Station to station. They just need more base runners. Here's the pitch, and that one misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch for Gardner. And Josh watches that one come inside, maybe low for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 for Josh Gardner. Kiri, 2-0s. That ball took forever, and it never made it across the plate. That's outside for ball 3. 3-0. This bat will stay in the back pocket of Josh Gardner. And let's call it strike 1. 3-0 down by 5. You need base runners, though. You let that pitcher throw that first strike, and now that he has, the green light should be on for Josh Gardner. From St. Louis, Missouri, goes to school at Alfred State College. Here's the 3-1. It's called strike 2. Same spot as the last pitch. Now Josh has to play defensively. He's got to protect that plate. No longer the hitter's count. Here's the payoff pitch from Simon Kiri. And Josh hits this one a little further to short field by shortstop. Throw the first is in time for out number 3. Now, the Rapids but unable to convert after 8 innings of play. It is 7-2 Syracuse. All right. Rapids fans, we're back here, top of the ninth inning. This inning for Syracuse, number 20. Number 20. Hepner is 4 for 4 on the day. Hepner is 5 for 5 on the day. He wastes no time in getting that single. Now batting, number 9, Matt Stokes. Number 9. This pitch to Stokes sends this into right field for Shirokana. Shirokana racing over to the line, makes the grab for out number 1. Now batting, number 16, Jackson Grant. Number 16. Jackson's 1 for 3 with a walk. That first pitch misses, ball 1. It's a 1-0 high, 2-0. So Hepner at first, a modest lead. Pitch home, swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Mr. Grant. Here's the pitch home, and that is hit over a leaping third baseman. And coming into third is Hepner, and on that throw to third allows Grant to come into second. So it's a single for Grant, advances to second on the throw. Runners are at second and third now with 1 out for Matt Gagnon. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a new pitcher. Oh, no? Oh, sorry. This is just a mound visit. There's nobody warming up in the bullpen, so nobody's coming in to pitch.
You're going to probably say something.
So 1 out. Runners at second and third. Conversation on the mound. A nice consultation. The coach is done. Joe Hagan out there ready to go. Now batting number 38, Matt Gagnon. 38. Here's the pitch to Gagnon. He pops this one up, and that's going to go over the grandstand, over the boathouse. That's a foul ball, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Gagnon. Swung on, that's hit out to right field for Shirokana. Drifting over to his left, makes the grab. Here comes the throw home. That's not going to make it. Run scores. 2 outs. Good play, though, by Shirokana. Now batting, number 21, Mike Mayhew. Number 21. So Gagnon pops out to right field, but he gets an RBI. Sac fly. 2 outs. Here's Mayhew. Mayhew's 2 for 4.
Maybe Cherry Tag.
I bet you the fans would have loved to have seen that at home, too. Here's the pitch home. Swung on. That's fouled out of play. Strike one. There's Grant leading off third. Here's Hagen dealing. It's up. Whoa. Making a little dance there for Mike Mayhew. Ball gets thrown to center almost. Here's the pitch home. And that is fouled back and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mayhew. 1 strike away from last licks for Watertown. Hagen sets and deals. And it's in there. Call strike 3. All right. It is 8-2. And the Rapids, they got a lot of work to do when we come back. Now batting for you, Rapids, number 4. Jack McIntosh, number 24. Come on, Rapids. Pitch to McIntosh misses ball 1. The Rapids need base runners. That one misses high. Ball 2, 2-0 from Kiri. Oh, that's not Kiri.
Right, 35.
Was the 2-1 to McIntosh. 3-1 now. It is the proverbial hitters count for Jack McIntosh. There's a pitch, and he fouls out one off 3-2. So this is Hunter Alton on the mound for Syracuse. Here's the payoff pitch from Hunter. Misses ball 4. Currently pitching for Syracuse, number 35, Hunter Alton. Now batting for Watertown, number 6, Nolan Widrick. Number 6. Widrick is 1 for 3 on the day. That pitch misses, ball 1. There's the 1-0 to Widrick, outside, 2-0. Halton looks in for his sign. Here's the pitch, and that is fouled off. 2-1. Balls and 1 strike for Nolan Widrick. Halton checks the runner at first. Focuses on the catcher now. Deals home. It's high. Did he hold up? No. Strike 2. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Hunter. Sidearm, and that is hit over our heads here. We'll do the 2-2 count again. Two balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Runner on first for the Rapids. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, trailing by 6. Hunter Alton deals home, swing and a miss, strike 3 on Nolan Widrick. Now batting, number 9, recruit shoes number 9. So with 1 out, here is Shirokata. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Rekudo. And that's fouled off. 0-2. It's 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first, 6-run deficit. Here's the pitch home, sidearm, swing and a miss, strike 3. And down goes Shirokata, swinging. Now batting, number 8, Bobby Kleckner. Number 8. So 2 outs, looking for a huge 2-out rally here for the Rapids. My pitch. Called strike 1. Runner goes. There's the 3. Not in time. Pitch was a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. Pitch is outside. Ball 2 for Bobby Kleckner. Here's a 2-1. That is popped up and way out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. That's the 2-2 pitch from Hunter. A low 3-2. So Kleckner's battled back to a full count. Hunter Alton has his sign. Checks the runner at second for no reason whatsoever. Throws home. It's a ground ball to second. Backhanded at second. Throw over to first is in time for out number 3. And thank you for visiting the Alex Duffy Fairgrounds. This game ends your Rapids 2 and the Saltcats 8. The Rapids next home game is this Saturday, June 14th. Game time is 6:30 against these same Syracuse Saltcats. We're going to be seeking a revenge for that one. Please remember to check your immediate area for all personal belongings, including any trash, cell phones, charging cables, and small children. Please take them home with you. We don't need any more here. On behalf of the Watertown Rapids, we're thankful that you joined us here this Sunday afternoon. I am the Dan Allen, Floyd, reminding you, wait for a good day, and day, everyone. And that does conclude it here from Alex Duffy Stadium. We lost. We're not interviewing, right? What do you want? All right, so thank you, fan, for watching from Alex Duffy Fairgrounds. It's better in person. Come on out here. Tickets are no more than $7, and we can find some reasons to get you in for $5. So from the Alex Duffy Fairgrounds, I am the Dan Dallin. This one ends 8 for Syracuse, 2 for Watertown. Watertown is 1-1 on the season so far. And we'll see how the rest of this week shapes up. We'll be back here at the Fairgrounds on Saturday. I am the Dan Dallin of Positive Influence. Reminding you, don't wait for the day. Make it a great day, everyone.